Okay, so welcome back and thank you for taking the time out of your day to listen to me talk about whatever's on my mind right now. And yeah, I just really appreciate you so much for actually like being like, yep, this is what I'm gonna listen to right now. It seriously means the world to me. I appreciate it so much. I make these videos simply because I just have a lot on my heart and a lot on my mind that I want to share. And I don't feel like it's mine. I feel like it's mine to express and share for other people so that they can all listen and hear, because I just want to do this so that I can help others. And if one person watches this or listens to this and feels some sort of impact, then great. Like, that would be way better than me just keeping this all into myself and not doing anything with it. So, the topic for today's video is going to be on commitment and what real commitment is and what gets in the way of real commitment. Now, when I say real commitment, I'm sure people are wondering, well, that's your definition. What does real commitment even mean? Well, real commitment to me is to do something you said you were going to do despite whether you feel like doing it or not. And I say feel because feelings are what get in the way of commitment. I'm going to talk about myself a little bit now. I am definitely like a slave to my own feelings, meaning like I give my word to something, great, but if I don't feel like it, or if I do feel a different way, or if anything about how I feel is not in alignment with what I said I'm going to do, then that sucks for what I said I was going to do, because it's not going to get done. And I say I'm a slave to my feelings because my feelings don't really have any sort of pattern. You know, it's not like every Tuesday I'm going to feel this way at 3:32 p.m. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just kind of happens when it happens. So if I don't know when it's coming, that is not really good for me, because if I have commitments that are in the future and I might be feeling some type of way in the future, then what's the point of those commitments, right? Like, what would be the point of committing to anything? Because I might feel in the future, and that would be a problem for my commitments. So the solution to this, I feel like I missed a point that I wanted to talk about prior to the solution. So real commitment to me is, again, just being committed to doing what you say you're going to do despite how you feel. And the motto that I've been living by lately has been, I don't feel like doing it, so that means I get to do it. Which basically means, like, great, I don't feel like doing it, and that does not matter, because I don't have time for my feelings, and neither do my commitments. I say real commitment because real commitment, when you are choosing commitment over your feelings, that's real commitment. You always have choice over that. You will always have total freedom over that. Meaning, whenever it is that you feel anything, as long as you stay committed and you stay true to your commitment, because you can choose to do it despite whether you feel like you don't, like whether you feel like it or not. Like, that is the freedom. Knowing that I can be like, yeah, I'm going to do that. Totally, I'm going to do that. That's my freedom. To know that I can do that and say I'm going to do it and then do it. Instead of knowing that, like, well, I'm committed to it until I feel like this, or I'm committed to it because I feel like this. And the thing is, I'm always going to have feelings. Feelings are always going to be there. They're never going to go away. They're always going to be that, like, hey, are you sure you're committed to this? Feelings are going to be a real test to how committed you are to something. And you might be really committed to it, and yet the feelings get in the way. That's definitely fair and definitely true. It happens all the time. However, what I know has helped me is to recognize that the true freedom comes from me knowing that I can do it, and not knowing that I can do it. Yes, knowing that I can do it, but not like, oh, because I know I can do it. More like, because I know I can do it despite how it is that I feel. The feelings are the slaves, and not the slaves, the feelings keep me a slave to my own life. Meaning, like, if I feel a certain way and I'm committed to something, well, now guess what? I'm not doing it. But if I say I'm going to do it and I don't feel like doing it, that means I get to do it still, and I'm going to do it. So that's where the true freedom comes from, knowing that I can say something, I can say that I'm going to do it, and I do it. And again, the only thing that ever gets in the way is feelings. And you could even be like, well, it's money and it's time, and sure, but you feel a certain way about those things. So you let the feeling of those things get in the way. It's not those things. So it's never anything outside of you. It's always inside. And I talk about that a lot in my videos. So I think that's pretty much it. I just kind of wanted to talk about commitment there, because at the end of the day, I mean, this pretty much applies anywhere, especially in relationships, for anyone that's in a romantic relationship, for one. Good for you. And two, I mean, you know it better than anyone else. I mean, you commit to a person. A commitment isn't dependent on your feelings. You don't just, you know what? Like, let's just like date for a little bit. Well, why for a little bit? Well, I don't know. I might feel some type of way. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, could you imagine if that's how it worked? Like, that's not how it works. Commitment is through my word. It's through my, I am doing this, so it is happening. It has nothing to do with how I feel. And knowing and understanding that has really helped me recognize, one, why it is that I don't follow through with commitments, because I'm always focusing on how I feel and doing things based off of that. And two, it's helped me recognize how it is that I can't follow through with my commitments, and knowing that, okay, great, I don't feel like doing it, so that means I get to do it, is awesome, because it's a muscle that I get to keep practicing. It's not easy at first, and it's probably never going to be easy. However, it will get easier to do the things that I don't want to do, just because I've gotten used to it. It's a habit. Everything's a habit, and now I know the subject for the next video, habits. Great. However, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope that this helped someone. If it didn't, then hopefully the next video will. I just want to take the time to thank you very much for taking your time out of your day to listen to me talk about this. I guess it seriously means so much. You have no idea. Like, the contribution that you're making to me is huge, and I just hope that I can contribute just as much to you. So thank you very much for taking the time to watch my video again, and I hope you have an amazing day.